Hello students, let us see today the next topic, which is reported speech, rules for interrogative sentences. And what are interrogative sentences? Interrogative sentences are nothing but they are the questions. Okay. Now, I think you are familiar with the WH question words, like the questions which start with W or H. Now, there are the very common WH question words, and obviously, these question words we see every time, like who, whose, what, when, which, why, where, and how. Okay, these are the standard WH question words. What is the structure of a question or an interrogative sentence? The structure is that every question starts with WH question word. That can be any, like it can be who, it can be whose, what, when, how, or it can be any of these. So the structure is that the question starts with the WH question word followed by the be or do verbs. Now be verbs are like is, am, are, was. These are the be verbs, and do verbs like do itself, then does, then did. Okay, plus subject and the verb phrase. Now look at this example very carefully. Who is he? Which is a very common question, and you can very well understand the structure of the interrogative sentence. Now this is the WH question word, which is followed by the be verb is plus subject, which is he, and if we have some more things after it, then it becomes verb phrase. But here in this question we don't have any verb phrase, it's alright. But if we have some stuffs after the subject he, then that becomes verb phrase. Okay, fine. Let's come to this example. What did Bill buy? The same structure goes over here. It is a WH question word plus it is a do verb plus it is subject, which is Bill, and this becomes the verb phrase. Now, one thing I would like to mention over here, you can see either a verb phrase or you can see one verb only. Many cases are possible, but the general structure of an interrogative sentence is it starts with an WH question word followed by a be or a do verb, or then there will be a subject and a verb phrase. Okay. Now, when we convert questions or the interrogative sentences from direct to indirect speech, what are the things that we have to keep in mind? See, whenever a question is changed into a statement, that is whenever an interrogative sentence is converted from direct to indirect speech, the question is changed into a statement. And what is the structure of the statement? Subject plus verb phrase. This will become more clear to you when you see the example. Let's see this example first. How are you feeling? Now you see, this is purely an interrogative sentence. This is the WH question word how. This is the be verb are. This is the subject you. And this is the verb or the verb phrase. When there are more things attached after verb, it becomes a verb phrase. Okay. Now, one thing that you have to keep in mind is whenever we write an interrogative sentence, the verb always comes before the subject. It becomes in this way, verb plus subject. But when that interrogative sentence is converted into statement, the pattern inverses itself and it becomes subject plus verb phrase. Okay, let's see this example. How are you feeling? He said to me. Now this is in direct speech. Okay. Now when such an interrogative sentence is converted into indirect speech, See how the change has been done. He asked me how I was feeling. Now let's see one by one what has happened over here. Now, we did a few days ago regarding the reporting verbs say and tell. Okay. Now, they are very commonly used in case of sentences. But when we have interrogative statements, whenever we convert the interrogative statement from direct speech to indirect speech, we generally use certain reporting verbs like ask, inquire, or inquire, like this. Okay. Now see, in this case, here said to me, this gets converted into asked me. It will never be asked to me, it will be asked me. Or you can write inquired. He inquired me. He asked me. He inquired me or inquired me. You can write both the verbs. Okay. Then the WH question word is retained. Here we saw how. So here it is retained. Then now the subject pattern will be, the sentence pattern will be used. Here the subject will come first, followed by the verb phrase. Okay. Now there are certain changes also which have been made. What are the changes? See, how are you feeling? Now the tense of this sentence is in present continuous. Now when we have converted that into direct speech, when we have converted this direct speech into indirect speech, whatever rules of change of tenses are there, that has been applied. Like this is in present continuous tense, so the change of tense here becomes past continuous. That is, now this are converts to was. And how this are has converted to was, because you have to simply see the subject, the pronoun. Okay. Then the past continuous form of sentence structure has been used. Let's see once again. The WH question word how is retained. The statement pattern has been used, that is subject has come first, followed by the verb phrase. The change of the tense has been used. The change of the pronoun also has been used. And there is one more thing that you have to keep in mind, that is never used. That is never used when we convert interrogative statement from direct to indirect speech. We will never use that. So if you write the sentence in this way, he asked me that how I was feeling. Now this entire sentence becomes wrong because that is never used. This is an exception. That is, whenever we convert interrogative sentences from direct to indirect speech, we never use that. But in place of that, what is retained? The WH question word is itself retained. And what are the other changes that we see? Which we see the changes in case of, we see the changes of pronoun, and also we see the changes of tenses. That's very important to note. Okay. I hope you all are clear up to this. Fine. Let's come to the next thing, which is questions other than WH words. Now, what are the questions other than WH words? Now, questions beginning with do verbs. Do verbs means like do, did, does. Modals like shall, will, can, could, may, might, and you are aware of the list. Be verbs like is, am, are, was. Now, when we have the questions other than WH words, what are the rules that we have to follow when we convert those question words from direct speech to indirect speech? Now, see this example very carefully. Can you help me? Now this is a modal. Are you new to this place? This is a be verb. Okay? Now, when we do the conversions, what are the things that we keep in mind? See this example very carefully. Do you know when she will go home? I said to him. Now, this is in direct speech. Now, here the question starts with do. We have the subject, then we have the entire verb phrase. Okay. Now here again you will see a difference in the sentence structure. Earlier we saw that it was basically that is when we saw in the case of WH question pattern, it started with the WH question word followed by a be verb or a do verb, then subject and verb phrase. Okay. Now here also we see the same thing, that is instead of WH question word it is do.